welcome. I'm Lynn of Lynn X Stitches Creates, and welcome to my Flosstube channel about count and cross stitch and the project bags I make. It is Monday, March 18th, 2024. It is the day after St. Patrick's Day, so if you're Irish or just enjoy the day, I hope you had a good St. Patrick's Day yesterday. My husband and I actually went out with the cast after the performance of Guys and Dolls and had a good time just hanging out and being social. This is episode 115. Welcome if you are new. I hope you like what you see. I hope you'll subscribe and do all the things, come back, be encouraged and enabled and all that. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate you joining me every week. We are getting close. It is just a month until my third Flosstubersary. I can't believe it's been 3 years already since I started this channel. It's just crazy, which means it's almost 4 years since I started making project bags. Just don't know where the time goes. Let's see. Not a whole lot has happened since last week. I feel like there was something I was going to share with you, and I just don't remember. So anyway, well, let's get into the stitching. I have an FFO, a fully finished object. My friend Jan finished the stitch, one of the finishers at Keepsakes, finished my sewing room from goodness, my memory. I will put the designer of this piece. And here it is. Isn't that cute? Didn't she do a wonderful job? So this came from Missouri Star Quilt Company. They have all kinds of banner holders, and I just fell in love with this. And the fabric I had picked out for project bags, but I just thought the greens looked really good together with what's in the piece. So this will probably get hung over there, and then I will have to find a different place for Stitcher's Life. So thank you, Jan. I love it. Beautiful job as always. And I gave her she gave me that, and I gave her my bobbins. So we'll see when she gets done what that looks like. I have not purchased anything since I went to Keepsakes. I did snag a spot in the Annabella's retreat that's going to happen in October of 2025 in Williamsburg, Virginia. I love Colonial Williamsburg. It's one of my favorite places to visit. I particularly love going at Christmas time. If you've never gone at Christmas time, you gotta go, because the festive, colonial times, decorations and the music, it's just amazing. So I did spend money on that, but that's not till 2025. I forgot to show last week because my printout went crazy. I don't know what happened with my printer, but my friends and I were online, and this is by Flossie Fox. She is on Etsy, and this is Easter Dragon. How cute is that? I just absolutely love it. It's not a big piece. It's not on here, but I remember it's not maybe 40 by 50, 75 by 50, something like that. It's not that big. So I think that may be my Easter Sunday starter, or one of. I have another piece that I'm thinking of, so we'll see what happens on April 1st. Yes, I'm going to do a Flosstube on April Fool's Day. Don't worry, I won't trick you. Okay, So I have caught up on my Dragons, a Field Journal by Climbing Goat Designs. Last week I had not finished my Welsh Dragon, and ta-da! My Welsh Dragon is all finished. And you see this swirling bit of orange. This is the beginning of the Japanese dragon, which is our dragon for March. So this is going to be a much quicker stitch than this was. And ironically, this is a bigger stitch count. This was over 1,400 stitches. This, I believe, is 1,500 stitches, but I've already got over 200 in. So you can see how much faster that's going already. So we'll see where I am next week when I come to you. March stitching. Oh my goodness. The challenges are crazy. So it was round 2 this past week. I had the first to go against each other. Luminous Fiber Arts, Counting is Hard. I was there. And this was all that I added this past week. I've got the tomato started. So still cute, still adorable. It was just not, the days for this just didn't work out. So, that one did not win to go on to round 3. What did win to go on to round 3 was We Should Be Friends by Tiny Modernist. This came in a Black Needle Society box. I just love the quote. And I'm not sure if I worked on this since I showed you last. I think if anything, I put in these 2. So yesterday I should have started, because yesterday was the beginning of round 3. I'm going to do 4 days on it, and I was working on my dragons, so I didn't. So that will get worked on tonight when I'm stitching. Then for round 2, we had Forbidden Fiber Co. Modern Tidings, which is based on Downton Abbey. And this is where I got her to. So she's got one completed arm. I know I haven't put the back, there's some back stitching to help the arm stand out. And then the other arm is about halfway. I'm really enjoying stitching on her. Unfortunately, that's not the way the vote went. I may buck against my own system and just stitch what makes me happy, which is her. But what did win was Flower Princess by Stitchy Princess Black, or Stitchy Princess on Etsy. And I don't know what the mental block is that I have with this. And I've stitched on it. I love the fabric. I love her. But for some reason, I just don't get very far on her. So that's what I added this past week, were the fireflies, and I finished those 3. And that was it. That was it. But everybody loves her. She won the vote. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So she would be Thursday through Sunday. So we'll see. Do I buck the system? Do I not buck the system? I don't know. But yeah, so that's been my stitching this week. Touched a few things, getting closer to a few things. The happiest thing for me is that I've got my February dragon done. and I've made a start on the March one. So I'm hoping that I can convince myself to see. When I sit down, if I'm stitching something, a lot of times I don't want to change, and I'm not good about stitching for an hour and then switching to something new. We'll see what happens. So I have been working on project bags today, getting back into the swing of things still, doing much better. Black Needle Society. Hopefully, if you are participating in the Gilmore Girls retreat next weekend, Easter weekend is that online retreat, you should have your box now. All the boxes were shipped. I know international people, you probably don't have it yet, but I know quite a few people who are here in the States that have them. So I hope you're enjoying your boxes. The Saturday morning stitching box has shipped. I am hoping I'll have mine Wednesday. It might not get here till Thursday. It depends upon what time they pick them up from Black Needle today, but I know they are out, and I think John may join me for that one because Saturday morning cartoons, I mean, hey, that was a thing for us. You know, that's what we grew up with, was every Saturday morning. So I am so looking forward to this box and seeing what's in it. So you'll have an extra video this week. So this one being short, I hope you don't mind, because you're going to get more of me later this week. I'm looking around. I don't see anything else. Yeah. So that's just a quick one today. So I hope you have a great week, and I will see you when my Black Needle Society box comes in, and otherwise I'll see you next Monday.